Going live on YouTube as well. Salah, Isak, Raul or Ahmad. Who do Fulham have? Probably Raul Jimenez. Alex Iwobi or Sar. Iwobi got two very lucky goals on the weekend, didn't he? Raul Jimenez and Munoz or Eze and Castagna. Probably Eze and Castagna, but I do like Munoz. But I also think Castagna's great value for money. There we go. How are we doing, chat? 122 of you in here already. Get your questions down below, and if I can't answer your question, or if I haven't answered your question yet and you need it answering, jump over to my YouTube. It's linked in my bio. Ask it in there and I'll definitely be able to answer you. Munoz or Colwell? Munoz. Allran's already over in the YouTube live stream. How are we doing, Allran? Would you start Colwell, who's flagged, or Gabriel? I'd always start Gabriel anyway. They're the best defence in the league. Or maybe Liverpool. Semenyo or Cunha? Cunha may be injured, but probably won't be. But I'd still go Semenyo anyway, I think. Morgan, Rogers or Sarr? I'd start Sarr and then have Rogers on your bench. That's what I'm doing. Will Palmer and Sarr play? I think Palmer will definitely play. Because their game's on Monday, I think he'll be fine. Not sure on Sarr though. XRZK over on YouTube says Captain Wood this week. Yeah, I think Wood's a good captain. I think Palmer, Wood, Isak and Salah are all the top 4 best captains. Crispy came from TikTok. Welcome to YouTube, Crispy. If you haven't subscribed already, make sure to join the team. Cunha or Rogers to start this week? Probably. Who do Wolves have? Let's check out who Wolves have. Chelsea. Maybe just start Rogers. Well, maybe Cunha. Whoever you want, really. Will, thank you for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. Also, Mark Eastwood, thank you for the follow. Why no Forest defenders? To be honest, I really like the Forest defenders. I just do not have the players that I want to take out for them, really. All my defenders, bar maybe Kirkes, I'm happy with. I could maybe go for Kirkes, but then I'd have to bench Hall, who also has a good game. So I think all the defenders at the minute are quite good. SB92, thank you for the follow. Nasir, thank you for the follow. 130 of you in here. If you've never seen my face before and play FPL, make sure to drop me a follow. Like everyone else that's dropped a follow, I will give you a shout out. Do I play Timber or Hall? Probably Hall for me. JT10, thank you for the follow. Alistair, thank you for the follow. Theo Main, thank you for the follow. Con Hill Newitt, thank you for the follow. Kian over on YouTube says Wood, Isak or Salah this week. I'm personally going Salah. I think Wood and Isak are perfectly fine options if you want to go for that. Crispy says, do you think Arsenal will keep a clean sheet? And if not, should I start Rogers? I think they definitely could. Again, they're the best defence in the league. And Arsenal only scored 1 goal last week, didn't they? And they had a good fixture. So I think it's possible for Arsenal. Start Eze or Raul? Probably Eze. Captain for Chris Wood? Yeah, I don't hate Chris Wood captain. Should we do a little captaincy vote? I think the 2 most popular captains that I've seen so far are Chris Wood and Salah. So happy face and red for Salah, cry face and sad for Chris Wood. Transfer out Rogers or Sarr for Ahmad. I think the Ahmad's just a bit of a knee-jerk, really, because United were not good against Southampton. Let's not get that twisted. Why Toby? Why? Thank you for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. Thank you all for the votes. 163 of you in here right now. If you've never seen my face before and play FPL, make sure to drop me a follow. And again, I will give you a shout out, of course. Poll ends in 5 seconds. It's close. Oh, it's a draw. Salah and Wood have both drawn. Josh, thank you for the follow, mate. Vinny, thank you for the follow. So, it's very split opinion for captaincy this week, then. Jack over on YouTube says, "What's the time for you?" The time is, what is the time? 20 past 10. That's what the time is. Hi, who do I bench? Robinson, Hall, or Gabriel? I'm personally benching Robinson out of those, as you can see on YouTube. But I mean, it's up to you really. Start João Pedro or Munoz? That's a good question. I would probably start Munoz, you know. He gets so far forwards, and João Pedro actually gets quite far backwards, and he's a defender. So yeah, I'd go Munoz. Do you think Isak will return big, as they can get a club record today if they win, and a Prem record if they win the next two? Oh, I didn't know that. But yeah, I think he will go big just in general, because they're at St James's Park against Bournemouth. I think he scores. I've got no free transfers left. Do I risk it with Palmer and put Gabriel? Villa at home. What do you mean risk it with Palmer? Jay, let me know what you mean by risk it with Palmer, and I'll let you know. Munoz or Rodgers? Munoz. Start Trent or Munoz? Probably Munoz, maybe. Yeah, I'd probably start Munoz. Even though Trent is so expensive, I'm not 100% sold on Trent at the minute. I'll move my head out of the way once we get to 5k likes on the TikTok live stream. I'll show the team. Jack Morgan on YouTube says, "Is Sarr out? Would be bloody annoying if he is." Yeah, agreed. Although I'm happy enough Rodgers coming off the bench, to be fair. So even if Sarr is injured, it's not the end of the world. Pina, Gakpo differential captain thoughts. Don't hate it, don't love it. But yeah, I really don't hate it. Just because he's a forward, he gets less points for basically everything. And Salah's on penalties, so you may as well just go Salah. Bench one, Robinson, Hall, Milenkovic, Munoz or Gabriel. Definitely not Milenkovic, definitely not Gabriel. Probably not Munoz, so probably Robinson and Hall. Jay, Palmer is in doubt, so do I keep him in because he's currently my captain, or put him on the bench and captain someone else? I definitely wouldn't be putting him on the bench because he probably will play. They've got until Monday for him to recover, so I think he'll be fine. 166 of you in here right now. Thank you very much to everyone that's here. Should I go Trent to Canate to get Wood? Don't hate that whatsoever. If you don't have Munoz though, I would say go Trent to Munoz. That's what I've personally been thinking about recently. Why not Isak captain? Just because I think Salah's a great captain this week. Roy, thank you for the follow, mate. Rodgers or Watkins? Probably Watkins because he's on penalties. Should I replace Diaz with someone? No, I definitely wouldn't be replacing Diaz right now because they've got Ipswich next and also a double game week after that, so you can't sell him really. Same with Trent. That's the only reason I'm not selling Trent, is because of the Ipswich game and the double. No worries, Jay. I hope that helps. Pino, great point to be fair. Just want the differential, as if Gakpo does return more, would see a huge green arrow. Yeah, but personally, that's just not how I play FPL. I think even if you're in a bad rank, I think Salah is still the best captain. I think there is weeks to go differential. I think last week was a good week to go differential. I think this week's a good week just to go with Salah. I think he's a great option. Yeah, I like that, Pina. That's a good shout. So any leaks, Destroyer asks. Let's have a quick look on leaks. Good question. And obviously, as you can see, if you're in my YouTube chat, you'll be able to see my Twitter for any leaks. Can't see any leaks just yet. No, can't see any leaks just yet. Let's see the bench. I'll move out of the way at 5k likes. 150 of you in here right now. If you've never seen my face before and you play FPL, why not drop me a follow if you like the content? I'm benching Salah. You're crazy, Liam. Brennan Johnson or Saliba. Brennan Johnson might be injured. I've heard that Saliba might be out, but I could not confirm that whatsoever. Gawade, thank you for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. What do you think about Chris Wood, captain? Yeah, don't hate that at all. No, Ahmad. No, I made the stupidest decision ever, but it wasn't the stupidest decision ever when you think about it. But I moved Ahmad out 2 weeks ago just in case the Liverpool United game was called off because I didn't want to have two players not playing, which turned out to be a very bad decision after what Ahmad did last week. Schnoz, thank you for the follow, mates. Jackson, captain. Don't love that. Who do I captain? Salah or Isak? I'm personally captaining Salah, and I also do have Isak. Team, yeah, almost at 5k likes. I'll show the team. Yazir over on YouTube says start João Pedro or Ahmad. Good question. I'd maybe be tempted by Ahmad, but João Pedro has penalties, so probably would err on the side of JP. I have Trent, Gabriel, Aina, and Hall. Who do I bench? Probably has to be Hall at that point. Might captain Palmer, captain Salah every week so far. Go for it. I think a Salah captain every week's done you very well this year, so I don't know why you changed, but fair play, destroy it. Peanut over on YouTube says thoughts on bringing Emi Martinez in next week for nice fixtures. Yeah, don't hate that at all. I'm going to captain Palmer, Vice Isak. Go for it. Would you start Gabriel or Hall? I would start Gabriel probably. Renko, thank you for the gift, mate. Appreciate that. Any news on Palmer? Not just yet, but I personally think he'll be fit. They've got until Monday, so I think he'll be fine. Destroyer says, should I get someone for Semenyo? No, I think he's doing really well at the minute. I wouldn't take him out. Mbuemo or Murphy? Probably Mbuemo. Or for this week, do you mean? Because if you mean this week, then probably Murphy. Guys, Aina or Mikalenkovic? I think Mikalenkovic has more attacking threat, but Aina has more assist threat and also gets forward more, so do with that as you please. Rodgers or Sarr? I'm personally playing Sarr. Opinions on Captain and Wood? Yep, don't hate it. Start Gabriel, Munoz or Sarr? Probably Gabriel out of those. 5k likes, there we go. Here's the team for everyone that was asking. Do you think Palmer will play? Yes, I do think Palmer will play. 174 of you in here right now. If you've never seen my face before and play FPL, make sure to drop me a follow. Then you can see all the content and never miss a deadline. Captain Ahmad or Salah or Foden? Definitely Salah. Georges, thank you for the follow. Gakpo in for Jackson, I'd say. Not for me. Salah to bag a brace today is coming. Yeah, I hope so, mate. I hope so. Will Saliba play? I've heard weird things about Saliba, but I have no idea if he actually will play or not. So I couldn't tell you is the answer, but he could play. I don't know if the rumours are true. Peter over on YouTube says, got Mitchell, Hall and Sarr. What order should they be on my bench? Probably Sarr first, then Mitchell, then Hall. I don't know. That's a great benching headache to have. I don't think it really matters. Start Pickford or Fabianski. Who do Everton have? Probably don't start Pickford this week. Spurs, if they're good for one thing, it's scoring goals. I want to captain Haaland. yeah, go for it. I think he's a good captain this week. Captain either Palmer, Salah, Isak, or Gibbs White. Not Gibbs White. Salah or Isak are perfectly fine. Or Palmer, even. Trent Canate for Liverpool triple game week. Yep, don't hate it. Didn't Palmer score 5 against Wolves last time? I'm pretty sure he scored 1 goal and then like 3 assists when they won 6-2. Because I think it was the Madueke hat-trick, if I'm remembering correctly. Is it time to drop Cunha? I think it was time to drop Cunha a long time ago. Chris Word, yeah, I like it. Change my captaincy to Cole Palmer and Vice Gakpo. Pina, don't shoot me if Gakpo scores a hat-trick. Sells or Raya, I have Gabriel. Sells, definitely sells. Definitely sells. Start Robertson or Munoz. Munoz, probably. Should I hold Jackson for 1 week or bring in Mateta? I'm personally holding Jackson because the XG is just crazy. I know he's been rubbish at finishing recently, but I just think he has to come good soon. Joe, thank you for the follow, mate. Joel, thank you for the follow. Especially with Chelsea's fixtures. It's just, let's have a look at Chelsea's fixtures. Got Wolves. I mean, Man City you could maybe drop him for. But then West Ham, Brighton, Aston Villa, Southampton, Leicester. Just not bad fixtures, are they? And then you could think about dropping him. I think I could definitely drop him in 29. Should I get Liverpool and Everton players for the double game week? Yeah, I don't think I'd go crazy, but I'd look to target them. Who's my captain? Mo Salah. Wood or Palmer captain? Either or is a good shot. They're both penalty takers, so yeah, good options. Culver or Palmer? Palmer. William over on YouTube says start Trent or Hall. I would personally start Trent. Why are you not starting Robinson? I'm risking it with Leno and Castagna. Yeah, I think Robinson's a good start, to be honest. I wish I could start him, but I just think everyone else that's playing currently is better than him. I think Hull at home is good. The attacking threat is really good. And Bournemouth don't really have a striker at the minute. And Leicester away is just a slightly harder fixture. But Robinson is a good option. Who just followed there? James, thank you for the follow, mate. Captain Palmer, yeah, I like it. Is Diaz fine? Not sure, to be honest. Liam, thank you for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. 160 of you in here right now. If you've never seen my face before, watch FPL content. Or if you've just come from my video and you aren't already, make sure to drop a follow. Peanut over on YouTube says, so do you reckon I should start Hall over Castagna? Yeah, for me. But you can obviously do what you like. Do you like Jota? I love Jota. But as an FPL pick, not so much. Rick Van Dam over on YouTube says bench 1, Gabriel, VVD or Robinson. Probably Robinson. Callum McCun, something. Thank you so much for the gift, mate. Appreciate that. Which game week are you using chips? So I'm almost definitely going to use my trouble captain for the Liverpool double on Mo Salah. And then I haven't thought about it too much, but I'll probably look to wildcard around game week 30 and then bench boost into one of the doubles. Free hit maybe around 29. But I possibly don't need to, we'll see. But I think this year the free hit's probably going to be best used around a blank game week, just so you can have a good team around it. Start Munoz or Sarr. If you have him, Munoz isn't a bad pick, is he? Colwell or Munoz? Definitely Munoz. Ahmad or Murphy? Good question. Probably Murphy, I'd say. I'd say James's Park. Solanke or Wood? Probably Wood this week. Kian over on YouTube says, love the lives, bro. Who do you support? I support Liverpool, Kian. Who do you support? Rick Van Dam says, bench one. Oh, sorry, I must have missed your question, Kian. Sorry, mate. Yes, sir, is Wood captain too risky? I don't think it's too risky. I don't think it's safe because lots of people will be on a Salah captain this week. Pina says, I know that Bournemouth don't really have a striker, but Semenyo is always a threat up top. That's why it just puts me off starting Hull. Yeah, no, I agree. But Newcastle at home have been absolutely exceptional recently. And also Hull gets forward, so he's good attacking threat as well. William Bruno or Bournemouth? Probably Bruno this week. Hull or Timber, leaning towards Hull. Yeah, I don't hate it, to be honest. But Arsenal are a good attack, aren't they? Callum Cunny, that's your name. Thank you for the follow, mate. Start Sarr or Mbeumo? Probably Sarr. Captain Palmer, Salah or Isak? Salah, maybe Isak then Palmer for me? Not sure. I'm undecided on Palmer versus Isak. I know I said Palmer was worse than Isak on my video, but it could go either way, really. Please, Rodgers or Mbeumo? Oh, probably Mbeumo just because he's on penalties. Palmer or Gordon? Palmer, probably. Maybe Gordon, I don't know. Either or is fine. Palmer's on pens though, so I'm assuming you mean captain. I would play both of them, definitely. I wouldn't be benching either one of those. Williams says Bruno or Mbeumo. I think I might have already answered that, but Bruno. Kian, Swans fan, mate. Oh, nice one. I don't know how well you're doing at the minute, actually. How well are you guys doing? Rick Van Dam, bench Iwobi or Rodgers? I'd probably be happy benching Rodgers. I don't think you can bench Iwobi against Leicester if you have him. Hi Tommy, hi Deepak, how we doing? Raul or Watkins? Watkins. Raul or Martinelli? That's not how you spell Martinelli at all. But probably Raul. Can we see your tea real quick? Yeah, 10k likes on the TikTok live stream and I'll show the tea. Still got a while until the deadline. I like hanging out with you guys. I love you. I love you too, Deepak. As long as you're subscribed, I love you. Kian, not great, no consistency. Have South Wales derby today against Cardiff. Oh, nice one, mate. Enjoy that. Are you from South Wales then? Or from Wales, I'm assuming. Isak or Salah captain? Salah captain for me. Solanke out Wooden? Yeah, don't hate it. Who do you think? What do you think the score will be? Newcastle Bournemouth. Go on, man. Let's do a little score prediction. Newcastle versus Bournemouth. Where are we? Newcastle versus Bournemouth. I'm thinking of a scoreline in my head, and that's what you have to guess. First one to guess it wins. Newcastle versus Bournemouth. Thank you for the share, Leo. 2-1 Newcastle. Oh, close. Ewan, 2-0. 2-2. 3-1. There we go. There we go. Corrine and Rodzi. First ones to it. I'll do another one just for the YouTube chat because I know you're a bit delayed. The Arsenal versus Villa game. I've got a scoreline in my head. First one to get it in YouTube chat wins. Marco, thank you for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. Ahmad or Foden? If you've got him, just go Foden. Who do I play, Munoz or Diaz? Probably Diaz. Well, definitely Diaz. Ross, thank you for the follow, mate. Are you Ross from the Traitors by any chance? Because I've been loving the Traitors. 2-1 Arsenal. Yes, sir. You just guessed it first time, mate. Our minds think very alike. Rick Van Dam, Trent, Gabriel, VVD, Lewis, Robinson. Which three would you start? Trent definitely, Gabriel probably, and Robinson, I think. I think I'd spread it out. I don't think I'd go Trent and Virgil. Sells or Mikalenkovic. Mikalenkovic, I'd say. Van Dijk or Lacroix? Van Dijk. Amado Jackson. Who should I put in for Iwobi or who should I put in Iwobi or Eze? I wouldn't be putting in Iwobi. So Eze. Will Palmer play? I think it's most likely that Palmer plays. Let's see if we've got any leaks over on the Twitter. Gameweek 22. No. Saliba out rumours spoke to me. So Saliba could be out, but they are just rumours. No leaks just yet. 20 minutes until the deadline. Would you take a -4 for Wood? Depends who you're taking out. Verbruggen, yeah, it's not looking amazing. I've only got Fabianski on the bench. I could play Fabianski. Actually, that's a good question. Right, I'm going to run a poll. Who would you start? Verbruggen, smiley face, red, and Fabianski, sad face, blue. Who would you start? What's the injury news? Check out my latest video. Do you think Raul Jimenez will start? Probably. Wow, lots of you saying Fabianski over Verbruggen. That is interesting. Even though I have one Crystal Palace, do you reckon? Right, let's actually have a think about this then. So, Brighton have United. Let's have a look at Brighton's form and XG conceded. So they've let in 29 goals. How many have West Ham? West Ham have let in 41 goals. Crystal Palace have scored 23 goals. And United have scored 26. United's form is just dreadful. And Palace's form is pretty dreadful, but not awful. I don't know. I just feel like playing the Brighton keeper is just the best way to go. I'm gonna stick with it. It's a hard decision, and it might bite me in the bum, but I think I'm gonna go for Verbruggen. Who's my captain? Salah. 140 of you in here right now. If you've never joined one of my live streams, just come from my video. Make sure to drop a follow, just like Light Switch. Thank you very much, Light Switch, for the follow. Captain Salah or Isak? Salah for me. Isak's a good captain. Joe, thank you for the follow. Appreciate that. WF, thank you for the gift, mate. Appreciate that. J24, thank you for the follow. Charlie Lynch, thank you for the follow. Lots of follows, absolutely loving it. Also, we literally just hit 100 subscribers over on YouTube last game week. So if you aren't subscribed already over on YouTube, then make sure to go check it out. Ben O'Brien, thank you very much for the follow, mate. Will Palmer play? Not 100% sure, but I think it's likely that he does. Should I buy Hall over Wan-Bissaka? I think so, yeah. What's everyone getting up to? Right, YouTube chat, let me know something that you are doing today, that you've got planned. Saw or Ahmad? Probably Saw. You captain Salah? I am. Would you play Saliba or Burn? I'd probably start Burn, Jesse, just with the Saliba out rumours. You'd go for Verbruggen as well, Rick. Yeah, nice one. Love a bit of confirmation bias. Palmer, Wood or Salah? Salah for me. Would you captain Wood? I would not captain Wood if I had Salah. But I think he's a good captain still. Why am I not allowed to play triple captain? You are, unless you've already used it. But I wouldn't until the double game week, personally. Personal opinion. Elanga or Gibbs White? Elanga, I think. I think Elanga's a great pick this week. Right. Everyone in this live stream has heard me say I think Elanga is going to do very well this week. So either I look like a mug when he doesn't, or I look so clever. Fabianski or Pickford? Probably Fabianski over Pickford, to be fair. Rick Van Dam, you're going to the gym, cleaning the house and watching the mighty Reds get a win, mate. I love that, Rick. I'm not going to be able to watch the Liverpool game, unfortunately, so hopefully you enjoy it for me. João Pedro fraud. João Pedro is the biggest fraud ever. I think he'll be coming out my team very, very soon. Like, let's think of the transfers that I could make this week then. So, let's say I wanted Wood in. I'd probably want it for João Pedro. Wait, let me just check. Let me just check João Pedro's fixtures over the next couple. So he's got Man United, Everton, Forest. Like, that's just hard. Chelsea, and then he's got Southampton. But they're not good fixtures, really. So if I removed him for someone like Wood, sorry. I'd play there. So he's got Southampton, Bournemouth, Brighton, Fulham. They're just good fixtures, aren't they? And he's on penalties. So if I did do that, I'd have minus 1.2 million budget. And then if I did, I'm just not going to take Trent out though, am I? I don't think I could do it unless I took out Jackson, which I don't particularly want to do. Unless I then did, which I could do Bruno to someone like Mbeumo. Which feels a game week too early for me. But I also would want Mbeumo in next week. So maybe I just go Mbeumo and just play him. Oh, FPL is such a hard game. Leaving it late. YLTSI. What on earth is that, Pat? But yeah, I'm just having a think. You'd have to see it. What do you think of that, Pat? Pat, jump over to my YouTube stream if you're free, if you're not streaming. Jump over to my YouTube stream and see what changes I've made. Oh, I still can't do it with Mbeumo. Yeah, I don't think I can go Wood unless I take out Jackson. Which I might have to do next week anyway. So it could be a good idea just to do that. So if I did Jackson to Wood. Then I'll have 1.3 million in the bank. Freddie, thank you for the follow, mate. 145 of you in here right now. If you've not followed me already, make sure to drop me a follow if you came from my recent video. I could just do that. Do I just get rid of Jackson is the question. Oh, I don't know. I think I give Jackson one more week. Do I? Woods against Southampton though. Thoughts on Captain in Wood? Yeah, I mean, I think lots of people are going to be Captain in Wood this week, aren't they? So if he does well, I'm a bit screwed. It's hard. It's hard, man. It's hard not life. Have a look at Chelsea's fixtures. So Wolves, Man City, West Ham, Brighton, Aston Villa, Southampton, Leicester. Oh, I don't know. Right, let me have a look at Jackson's. Let's compare Jackson and Chris Wood's fixtures. Right. Jackson, Nicholas Jackson, Chris Wood. Let's have a look. So, Wood gets more minutes. Wood has gotten more goals, but considerably less XG. So Jackson's underperforming his XG by 1 and a bit, and Wood is overperforming his XG by about 6 goals, which is like double his XG, which is crazy. Should I play Aina or Porro? Probably Aina this week. Start Jackson or Saar? Definitely start Jackson if you haven't. I just think Jackson does well this week. I'm going to roll. I'm a flexible manager. 170 of you in here right now. If you've never seen my face before on Play FPL and maybe you've just come from one of my videos, make sure to drop me a follow if you're not already. I know lots of you won't be following already. FPL Pat in the YouTube chat says Forest rarely score more than 1 at home. Okay, I like that. Confirmation bias. Put you off Alanga. Yeah, fair. Okay, cool. I won't do it. Salah or Palmer or Wood? Salah for me to captain. Who are you captaining, Pat? Let the YouTube chat know who you're captaining. Bench Robinson or Saar? I'd bench Robinson personally. Gabriel or Nico Williams? Probably Nico Williams if you have him. I think they've got a great fixture for a clean sheet. Start Diaz or Wisa? Diaz for me. What's the crack with Palmer? I can't find any reliable sources. I think Maresca basically just said that he hurt his ankle in the game, but he did play on, so it's not that bad. And also, they've got until Monday to play, so I think Palmer should be fine. Isak captain for me, form is a joke. Yeah, I agree. It is quite hard to ignore. But also, I just think Salah's going to be such a popular captain this week that I can't not go for him. And I love a Salah captain when I can. So, yeah, I think Isak and Salah are the top 2 for me. Jackson or Mateta to Wood? I think it's just a hard one this week. I think Wood in general is a good asset to have. So if you move into Wood, it's not a bad thing. And I probably would prefer Wood over Jackson, maybe. I don't know. Captain Haaland, if you have him, go for it. Start Gabriel or Hull? Probably Gabriel. Would you sign any City players? Interesting question. Obviously, you'd sign Haaland, but that contract that he's just been put on is ridiculous. So I probably wouldn't even want to sign him for that. But you'd maybe sign someone like Diaz, centre back. Captain Wood or Salah? Salah. Mbuemo or Gabriel? Mbuemo. Lewis Hall or Munoz? Probably Munoz. Best defender to sell Van Heck for Munoz or someone like Ole Aina or Mikalenkovic. Should I start Palmer? Yes, I would be starting Palmer. Captaincy's a bit mad at the minute. Feels all the premiums are rank killers regardless where you go. Yeah, I agree. You basically just have to get it right at the minute, don't you? So if you don't get the captain right, you are a bit screwed. Hey, how are you? Saquib, I am good, mate. I'm not sure how to pronounce that name, because it's definitely not Saquib, is it? Also, is anyone else trying to find a house anytime soon? Because we're currently on the house market and it's very stressful. Just like FPL, yeah, I agree. Solanko, thank you for the follow, mate. Solanko, thank you for the rose as well, mate. Appreciate that. FPL hurts my brain. It hurts mine too, mate. Oh, low, yes, it's like Sakib. Oh, got you. Okay, welcome, Sakib. Isak for captain. Yeah, FPL Pat's on the Isak captain, I think is a good shout. Gabriel, thank you for the follow, mate. Any team leaks? Not just yet, mate. We've got 7 minutes left, so let's have a quick look. Kay, thank you for the follow. Suban, thank you for the follow. Luke Phillips, thank you for the follow. Dozo, thank you for the gift, mate. Dozo. Oh, Newcastle have tweeted morning Fab. So Fab could be starting. Brew, Diaz in first 11. I would definitely be playing him. Is it okay if I captain Palmer? You don't have to ask permission, don't worry. I think it's a good shout, yeah. 140 people in here right now. We've got about 5 minutes until the deadline, so make sure you get locked in. Thank you again for everyone that's joined the YouTube live stream. I think this is the most viewed YouTube live stream that I've ever had. Ollie, thank you for the gift, mate. Appreciate that. Jake, thank you for the follow. And if you are on TikTok and do want to find my YouTube live stream where you can see my screen, then go into my bio and there's a link to it. Start Fernandez or Ahmad? Fernandez. Isak or Haaland? Isak, his form's ridiculous. Hello, Jeff, mate. How are you doing, bro? Are you from TikTok by any chance? Start Gabriel or Trent? Start Gabriel or Trent? Probably Trent, I'd say. Can you send your team on Twitter real quick? Probably not at the minute, mate. Sorry. Any news on Diaz or Palmer? Not just yet, I don't think. Would captain? Yeah, don't hate it. Struggling with Hall and Robinson. Yeah, I am also struggling with that. But I think Hall is being at home at St James's Park is just enough to tip it for me. Now you're YouTube. Well, welcome to the YouTube chat. Hopefully you dropped a subscribe. Best keeper to get, not sells. Sells. I'm assuming you already have him. If you already have Salves, you don't need to do a captain transfer, keeper transfer. Captain in Palmer as Liverpool. As a Liverpool fan, I can't lie. Interesting. Why? How's that? Why is that? Van Dijk or Gabriel? Either or. Maybe Gabriel. How many points do I have? Good question. I'm not sure actually. Hey mate, would you back a Colwell out to Nico Williams transfer? I probably wouldn't go for Nico Williams. I'd probably go for Aina or Mikulenkovic. But I like that transfer in general. Is Wood captain risky? It's risky, but it could pay off. Mbuemo or Iwobi? Mbuemo. Palmer has an easier fixture. Brentford away looks difficult. It looks difficult, but it doesn't look difficult to score in. It looks difficult to win, but to actually score in the game is actually quite easy. That's why I've gone for Salah. Is Palmer playing G? Not sure just yet, mate. Do you think Saul will start? I don't think Saul will start, but I'm hoping Saul will start, so we'll see. Just make sure that your bench is in good order. Salah or Isak captain? Salah for me. Start Trent or Diaz? Diaz. Cole will start. Go for it. I don't know who you have. Double Forest defence for today. Oh yeah. Yeah, I like it. Palmer hat-trick incoming on Monday Night Football. Yeah, it definitely is, isn't it? Lucas on YouTube says, hey mate, would you back... Oh wait, sorry, I've already answered that. Destroyer, alright, I'm back. Has there been any leaks at all? No leaks just yet, mate. Cunha bench. 2 minutes till the deadline, by the way, so make sure you get locked in. Cunha bench, not sure. Lucas says, right, thanks, mate. Was thinking Aina or Williams, and I think Aina is better despite being more expensive. I agree. He's just more attacking, isn't he? Verbruggen or Henderson? Probably Henderson this week. So Trent or Diaz? Diaz, just attack the attackers for Liverpool this week. Harry Wilson or Lewis Hall? Probably Lewis Hall. Harry Wilson, you just don't know his minutes, do you? 161 of you in here right now, just before the deadline. If you like FPL, play FPL, never seen me before, make sure to drop me a follow. Thoughts on Chris Wood, captain? I like it. Show your team, please. Yeah, go on. We're almost at 15k likes. There's the team. Right, quick fire questions for a minute. Tom, thank you for the follow. Rogers or Mbuemo? Mbuemo. Captain Salah, yes. Who's captain, Salah or Isak? Salah, then Isak for me. But Isak's also a good captain. Diaz or Eze? Diaz. Who should I captain, Salah or Isak? Answered that. Best captain for Gameweek 22, Salah. Raul or Sarr? Probably Raul. Start Diaz or Pedro? Diaz. Ahmad or Mbuemo? Mbuemo. Will Palmer play? Not sure. Possibly. Show the team, just showing it. Ahmad or Mbuemo? Mbuemo. Start Trent or Diaz? Diaz. All the same questions. Any different questions? Savio captain? No. Kirkez or Hall? Hall, definitely. Haaland or Salah captain? Salah. Start 3. Aina, Timber, Gvardiol, VVD. Aina, Timber, VVD. Cunha or Gibbs White? Cunha. Bye-bye captain Salah. Nice one. There we go. There's the deadline. I hope I got quite a few questions answered for you guys there. Thank you for all the likes on the live. 15k is a massive like one. Yo, FPL plug Watkins. What are you telling me? What are you telling me on Watkins? Would you have started Dean Henderson or Fabianski versing each other? Probably Henderson. I'd probably have just backed the better defence. Verbruggen, no-go. Let's just see. Let's see if it was a master stroke. It's definitely not a master stroke. But either way, I had one player playing against them, so I just backed the better defence. We pray the downfall of Wood. We do. We do definitely pray the downfall of Wood. But he's definitely going to destroy my rank yet again. Sarr or Pedro? Deadline's gone, mate. Deadline time. Yeah, Stan, mate. Deadline time. Cheers, mate. Have a good one. Thank you, Lucas, for joining the YouTube chat. Hope you're subscribed so you can join again. I've enjoyed having you here. I used bench boost last week for Ahmad, but I really need it this week. Might be finished. Mate, you could need a bench boost every week if you have a good bench. I went Morgan Gibbs White over Mbuemo. Thoughts? Don't hate it. I mean, it's a good fixture, isn't it? Don't love it. But also, the fixture for Mbuemo is really bad, so it's not the worst idea in the world. João Pedro, I think he blanks again. Yeah, probably. I have Haaland surely captain against Ipswich. Yeah, I would. Number 1 baller, thank you for the follow, mate, and hello. 93 of you still in here. If you have missed the deadline, then you've missed the deadline. But you can stay in here for a little bit. I'll stay on for like another 5 minutes. And make sure you drop me a follow if you still are in here. Sure, mate, tuned in the last few weeks, loving the content. Thank you very much, Lucas. Again, I need to step up my game on YouTube. But I just haven't had the time recently. Seth, thank you for the follow, mate. Appreciate that. What's my rank? Let's have a look at my rank. I had a small red arrow last week. What do you think, Savio versus Ipswich? Yeah, not awful. It's not awful, is it? Is Wood a good captain? Yes, I think so. Oh, the official site's updating, so I can't tell you. Who I have? Jamie, thank you for the follow. Who's my strikers? Isak, Jackson, and Jean Pedro. Will Salah play? I'm hoping so, but not holding out too much hope. Took Diaz out for Gordon. Good move. Probably not the best move, seeing as though Diaz has Ipswich and a double game week next. But Gordon's also a good player, so fair play. I've don't Mazraoui and Diaz out for Robertson and Gordon thoughts. Don't love it. This is the hardest week to captain. I agree, Kian, mate. I think this week's been very, very hard. Should I spend 4 points to put Chris Wood in? The deadline's passed, by the way, so if you still want to put Chris Wood in, you can, but I'd wait until the next deadline. I transferred out Munoz, Diaz, and Wisa for Hall, Iwobi, and Wood. I absolutely hate that. I'm so sorry. Diaz with the double game week in 2 weeks. Munoz is the best defender you can possibly have in the game right now, and Wisa will be a great player to own. Hall is a great player. Iwobi, not a great player. Wood, a good player. Captained, Palmer, Vice, Wood. What do you think? Yeah, don't hate that. I think we will regret. Why would we cap Palmer? I don't know. I mean, Palmer could be a good captain. I captain Wood. Nice one. Is there a good replacement for? Is Timber a good replacement for Gabriel? I don't know why you'd replace Gabriel for one, and also I definitely wouldn't do it for Timber. What? Currently 700,000 in the world gone for Salah captain today. I like it, mate. Still keeping it on the straight and narrow. It's the best. It's the best thing. Even if you're at a bad rank, unless you're at like 2 million, like you're really, really far up there, then yeah, maybe I'd go differential with the captains. But you're going to get more points over the long run if you just go for the best captain. And the reason that Salah is such a popular captain and Isak is such a popular captain is because they are the 2 best captains. But if you're going for people like Wood or... I mean, Palmer's still going to be a popular captain. But Wood's not going to be that popular, I wouldn't have said. He will be popular, but not that popular. Lovely. Right, well, thank you ever so much for everyone in the TikTok live stream and also the YouTube live stream. As always, I appreciate all of you. If you haven't already, make sure to drop me a follow and drop me a subscribe over on YouTube. And I will jump off. And I hope you all really enjoy the games that are happening today. Jacob Wright, thank you for the follow on TikTok.